Hi, I'm Latanya Taylor, and a part of Love Live Life, we're continuing to share with you on our show. During each segment, we want to talk about some wellness tips for all of you. Today, my wellness tip number 2 for this show, it's about better eating habits. I know for me, in my 30s, a lot of the things that I ate when I was 17 and 18, I truly can't truly enjoy it all because the results of eating those things are very different. So when I was 17 and 18, I could eat, M&Ms, hot dogs, drink sodas all the time, and truly never really saw the results of it. But I know now in my 30s, things have changed. So what I want to share with you today is a few tips that could probably help you and maybe be beneficial. And I'm sharing with you eating habits based on your decades. So think about it. In your 20s, some things to think about. You want to build good habits. You want to focus on bone density by opting for nutrient-rich whole foods instead of refined varieties. So maybe you want an apple instead of apple juice. Whole grains instead of white flour, if I said that right. Let's talk about your 30s. That's the decade that I'm in. When I think about it, I hear all the time about eating smaller meals and how important that is. For me in my 30s, a lot of times when I go out to eat, if I order salmon, if I order broccoli, and I order mashed potatoes, usually I'll eat half of everything that's on my plate so that I can enjoy the other half of that for lunch the next day. So in your 30s, you want to focus more on smaller meals and enjoy that. You want to reduce those calories. Eat smaller, more frequent meals as well. That should include a more balanced mix of carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Let's talk about in your 40s. I'm not there yet, but fastly approaching. In your 40s, you want to minimize your hormone level changes that may cause weight fluctuations. That's usually where you begin to see more fluctuations in your weight. So replace animal protein and fat with more vegetarian sources like nuts, seeds, beans, and avocado. Let's talk about our 50s. To fight that fat, focus more on making exchanges. Skip coffee, which I love, but I'm not in my 50s yet. Diet sodas, and focus more on green tea. That's important. Ditch all those sugar sweets and have a more portion of dark chocolates instead. Lastly, I want to talk about your 60s, the beautiful 60s. As your body begin to lose muscle, that's a critical age for us all. Your metabolism begins to slow down, and you begin to put on more weight. Or at least it's very risky that you begin to put on more weight and you begin to sag more. By choosing more quality proteins can help maintain muscle and your body's calorie burning ability. So those are my tips based on eating better based on your decade. I want to thank dietitian Ashley Koff for sharing her tips with me. Thank you.